One thing I haven't talked a whole lot about is why I'm living in a tent. My whole life, I've spent my my work life as an architect. And I'm really struggling with PTSD from that career choice. It's basically chewed me up and spat me out. I even tried a different career, and it wasn't better. I was a web designer for a while. But that was the same business model with fewer rewards. So I tried to go back to architecture for a few years, and then I wound up here. So yesterday, my stepmother sent me something that was forwarded from her brother about tiny houses that are ready-made and available on Amazon, which she called inexpensive and inspiring, and I found them depressing and really overpriced. I would hope that when I move out of the tent, it would be into something that's an improvement over it, because I'm tired of feeling trapped in by buildings, which really came to a head during the lockdown in 2020. So, notwithstanding what that actually was, what it did was to send me into a shame spiral about how difficult it is now for me to do any architecture, especially having been so adept at it for the 20 or 30 years, if you count what I did before school. It was so easy for me to do so many things. I was an especially adept technical architect, really good at the nitty-gritty stuff, codes, details, construction. And now I just feel beaten up by even thinking about designing something. I've been living in a tent for a long time now, probably about a year and a half, and I've been able to do very little in terms of designing something I could live in. And in many cases, I feel like I don't want to go back to living inside. I don't want to feel closed in by walls, like we were during lockdown. I just want to be with nature, with Mother Earth. I don't want to be so insulated from all the animals and plants around me. I want to hear the wind of the trees, and the birds, and the squirrels, and all the other animals that are around here. You go inside a regular building and that muffles out so many of those other sounds, which is great if you're in a recording studio, but it wasn't good for my peace of mind. I do wish it was easier for me to practice my old profession, but I'm just so exhausted. I can't seem to do it. That little thing she sent me into the shame spiral that basically took me down all day, and I slept a good 16 hours and then did a bunch of meditation, and that helped a little bit. Got me kind of back to stasis mode where I wasn't completely broken, or feeling completely broken, I should say. I might still be broken, but at least I'm surviving. So, I know I haven't shared too much about this on my channel, or at least it's been a long time since I posted any sort of vlog. So I thought I'd put this out there and let you know why an architect licensed in California and Hawaii is now living in a tent in Virginia. May you be well. May you be blessed. May you be filled with unconditional love. May you be truly at peace. May you be perfectly healed. May you be healed perfectly. I love you. Aloha.